Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Sunday, April 1st, 2018. The day has come, guys. The day has come. I wanted to make a video today. I just got out of bed, so you can see my hair is all crazy looking. I got boogers in my eyes. The news is out, Bitcoin got hacked. Ethereum got hacked. Everything got hacked, guys. So we're going to have to close everything out. We're going to have to shut down. Looks like they won, guys. Looks like cryptocurrency is finally over. April Fools. But it looks like the April Fool's joke is being played on us, right? Man, market cap at 256 billion. So, man, volume down $1 billion or more in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is up a little bit at 45.4%, guys. Man, I don't even know what to say. To be honest with you, I've got some short positions that I executed last week. Actually, over the past couple of weeks, I sold all of my Litecoin at 150. I sold all of my Ripple at I think 72 cents. I sold a lot of my Bitcoin at $7,100. So I've actually been calling for and hoping for more of a correction. At the end of the day, these corrections are, in the long run, they are very, very healthy for the economy or the crypto economy as a whole. And for me, the masters of investing and trading are those who know how to make money in all market conditions. So whether the market's going up or whether the market's going down or whether the market's trading sideways, a master, an expert is someone who is making money in all market conditions. And so you have to, and you've heard me talk about this in my videos before, I see this, what I really believe cryptocurrency is, and what I believe the internet is it's a digital virtual organism. Okay, it is an organism. It's a living, breathing organism. The internet was the organism that had to lay the groundwork before cryptocurrency could be built on top of that network. And now we're about to build things on top of even the blockchain network. And so for me, what I'm seeing, and we can actually, I did some research on this actually probably about 18 months ago. What are the characteristics of let's look at living things. Okay, living things are made of cells. So a cell is simply individual units that make up the whole. So every single user on the internet is the cell of the internet. Okay, living things obtain and use energy. I think that we know that not only does the internet use energy, because all the camera I'm using, the computer, the microphone, everything is using energy in order to operate the internet. And obviously, we know that goes that same is true for cryptocurrency with the mining. Okay, living things move. I know that I've been on the internet since 1995. I've seen it move. I've seen it move. I've seen it grow exponentially. Okay, grow and develop. Just talked about that. Do you remember? If you're anything like me, do you remember AOL discs that you'd have to get from? You'd get them in the mail. You'd get them at Circuit City. Okay, so it's definitely developed. Reproduce. Look at how much has been produced and continues to reproduce on the internet. And look at blockchain technology. Okay, and living things respond and may adapt to their environment. And man, we've been seeing that a lot lately. Okay, with the old powers that be, whether it's they're trying to regulate it, they're trying to ban it, they're trying to do whatever they're trying to do. Cryptocurrency, it always responds and it always adapts to the environment. So for me, what I personally see this as we're watching a living, breathing organism being born and created. You know, I got two beautiful kids, and I remember, you know, very vividly going through the experience of my wife being pregnant. You know, and same thing. Cells divide, and they actually divide exponentially: 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. You know, and so for me, we're watching a baby being born, and the baby is still in the womb. It's still in the womb. It has not been fully born yet. And in order for cryptocurrency to be born and to mature, we have to have two things as far as a currency goes, because blockchain technology, you got protocols, you've got a supply chain protocols and blockchains. But for you and I, the biggest thing that we're going to use cryptocurrency for in our lives is as a currency, as a medium of exchange. Okay, and in order for cryptocurrency to mature and to become mass adopted, two primary things have to be fully developed in any currency, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Litecoin, whether it's Ripple. Okay, and those are specific cryptocurrencies, and the primary function is as a currency or as a medium of exchange. And those two things is, number one, speed. Has to be fast. Okay, if I go to the gas station right now and I buy myself a drink, okay, as soon as I swipe my card, it's that quick. Sometimes, because if you think about this, if you're using a debit card on the weekends when the banks are closed, the money is not, it's not actually or literally withdrawn or debited from your account until Monday. So in all actuality, cryptocurrency is already light speeds, and we all know that, light speeds ahead of the banking system. But anyways, one, speed of transaction; two, low transaction costs, if not free. Okay, because and I see in the future it will most certainly be free, just like it's free to send an email. Cryptocurrency is really not that much different than an email. Okay, it's just sending information, and the information that you're sending, that is valuable, because there are emails that are worth $1 billion, and so essentially that's cryptocurrency. And so watching this be born, there are growing pains. Okay, and that's what essentially what we see in the market are simply growing pains, breathing in, breathing out. And for anybody that's investing or trading cryptocurrency, volatility creates a lot of emotion, fear, greed, anxiety, overwhelmment, frustration, anger, revenge. I mean, the list goes on and on. And so that's really my intention with these videos, is try to help people cope with those emotions and look at it really from a logical perspective, seeing that, one, you need to just be patient, because this is a long-term play, and we are in the infant stage. In fact, we're still in the womb. And so right now, it's such a phenomenal time to be in this market, even on days like today. And days like today, for me, are just massive buying opportunities. In fact, I'm hoping that Bitcoin goes down to $6,000 or lower. Okay, I don't like Ethereum, so I'm not going to buy any. I actually do like Ripple, so I would hope it goes down a little bit more. I hope all these go down a little bit more, so that I can increase my positions, so that once these bad boys do flip around, oh my gosh, everything's going to be different. My life has transformed so radically. I mean, even in the past 12 months. And I hope that it does for you too. And that's really what my intention is, to really be a guiding light and help people really understand this space better, and really to just be smart when investing and trading. Because a lot of people are making a really, really, for lack of better words, foolish choices by selling and getting out entirely at these levels. Okay, these are the buy levels. These are not sell levels. And so as you can see, you know, Bitcoin $6,800, Ethereum $380, Ripple 48 cents. Oh, that's a deal. Bitcoin Cash $664, Litecoin $115, EOS $5.69. Okay, Cardano 14 cents, Stellar 20 cents, Neo 48 cents, and rounding it out, IOTA at $1. So man, these are just killer deals, guys. Just killer deals. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on do some TA for you guys real quick. Just my real simple. For me, we're still in a downward momentum. Okay, we're definitely seeing that support. We're catching that support at the what, roughly $6,800 level. But I don't think we have the volume to push it up. I don't think we have any major catalysts to push it up over the next couple weeks before tax season or before people really start getting tax returns. So for me, I'm not looking to buy any. In fact, like I've said, I'm hoping it goes down a little bit more so I can increase my position. Okay, EOS, still, this is the #1 pick for me. Oh, I cannot. I'm going to make an entire video for you guys to really lay out EOS. I do. I think that this is the Bitcoin killer, not the Ethereum killer. This is the Bitcoin killer. This is going to, if all goes as planned, over the next 18 to 24 months with EOS, this is going to change everything. And with it being at, you know, 82,000 Satoshi, or roughly $6, this is another opportunity at Bitcoin. It really is. I do not think that Bitcoin is going to be the king of the hill forever. Something's going to come along that's much better, much faster. Remember those two things, faster and cheaper. Faster, cheaper. That's as far as a currency goes. But what Ethereum, or excuse me, what EOS, or how EOS really separates itself from everything else, is its functionality that is the ability. The functional ability on that blockchain is just absolutely incredible. So this is just, and as you can see, I believe that we are in upward momentum, or the energy is moving us upward. And so for me, it's a phenomenal time. I've been buying at these lows. Like I've said in my videos, I've been in EOS since day one. Phenomenal project. Tron, okay, had a good little bounce back, it looks like. Man, they were supposed to have their burn yesterday, actually, so maybe that's why we do have that runoff. Looks like we bounced off of that 200-day. So we got some good support at the 200-day, bouncing back off. Where could it go? Only time will tell. For me, we're still in downward momentum. So, you know, this could be a pump and dump. You know, after the news, you know, trade the news, trade the hype. And from what I've heard from a lot of people, I believe his name is Justin Sun, really good marketer. And so we'll see, you know, a lot of people on my team are not very enthusiastic about Tron. But this is a trader's game, investor's game. So ADA, still super flat for me. Will we be able to break above the 200-day? We will see. We're really just finding support at that 200-day. So the same thing, as long as Bitcoin is in a correction phase for me, I'm definitely not looking to pick up most of these coins. The only coin I'm really looking to pick up right now is EOS. These are sell. I guess we're at the bottom, so I'm not really going to be selling that much more. Litecoin. Go to the daily. Litecoin, I mean, it's flat. I mean, the way we look at this whole section from that run up back, you know, it's just been really flat. And so we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens if we come down and test that 200-day. If we bounce off of it or we fall below it. We'll see. I think the next couple weeks, are really going to be very telling for this space as far as where's the energy going. Because again, I don't see any huge catalysts that are going to drive the price up. So it's really all about how can I get bigger positions on the way down, and really it's all about asking yourself, how far do I think it will go down? It's a big question. And then XRP, again, just flat, flat. Not looking to pick anything up here. We're below everything. I mean, where would I even see? Oh my gosh. It's the 3 hour. So, I mean, we're about at it was the day after Christmas. So we'll see. I mean, a lot of these coins are really testing their 200-day average. Let's see if I can pull up a better chart here. Let's see. Try old Bittrex. Oops. Okay. And for me, Ripple is got a very, very pronounced pattern that it runs. Look at these spikes: spike, correct, spike, fall down. I mean, we're just playing the same old. So we'll see where we find support and where we might bounce back up. Because again, same thing here on Ripple. We are really we're bouncing. We're playing on that. We're finding support at the 200-day. So these could be very good buying opportunities, because like me, I'm just making videos to hear myself talk almost, because and I got this little nugget from Omar Crypto today, is that really my opinion doesn't matter. Nobody's opinion really matters, because the market's going to do what the market's going to do. I do not have a crystal ball. I'm certainly not here giving it financial advice and telling you what to buy. I'm giving you a little bit of my insight on the coins that I like. And essentially, I'm just making videos about doing what I do every day, doing research, reading charts, and things like that. And so it could be a good time to buy in. I mean, the dollar price at 48 cents, I mean, that is just a phenomenal price. Bitcoin value really hasn't fallen that much relative to the dollar price. So it could be a good buying opportunity. It looks like it's finding some pretty good support. We'll see what happens, because Ripple for me has some of the most, if not has the most use cases, test cases of any cryptocurrency. And as far as a currency goes, I've used a lot of them. I've used Bitcoin a lot, used Litecoin, Ethereum, EOS, all of them. To me, nothing's faster, nothing's cheaper than Ripple. So if you want to use something to pay someone, for me, nothing beats Ripple thus far. So the biggest thing I want to really share with you guys today, and I was inspired by BK Crypto today, is that my whole bet in this cryptocurrency space is that the dollar is going to crash. The dollar is going to go to zero, because you cannot create something over and over and over and over and over again and expect it to be valuable. Okay, eventually it's going to lose its value. And in the case of the dollar, it's going to lose its purchasing power. And when it loses its purchasing power, and this has happened countless times throughout history, human beings always lose confidence and they always turn to something else, a safe haven. Okay, and for millennia, or for a long period of time, it's been gold, silver, precious metals, things like that. But now we live in a digital virtual world, and I believe in the digital virtual world. Okay, when the fiat currency house of cards crashes, I believe that all of that economic energy is going to flow out of the old system and into the new system. And we're talking quadrillions of dollars worldwide. The derivatives market alone is worth quadrillions of dollars. I just watched a video this morning talking about the top banks around the world have roughly $25 trillion worth of assets cumulatively. That all that money flows, if all that money flows out, even 10% flows out. That's $2.5 trillion flows out of that market and into this market. It's game over, guys. It is game over. And for me, to be quite honest with you guys, this is such a speculative space right now because we're all just betting on people's ideas. Not very many of these have functional use cases. I mean, let me give you an example. Verge. Okay, Verge is touted as being a anonymous privacy cryptocurrency. It doesn't even have a wallet. It doesn't even have an iOS wallet to go on my phone. So for me, it's an idea, and I value anonymity highly. But for me, it's like you don't even have a wallet so that I can use Verge, okay, to buy and sell and send and receive Verge coins. Okay, I don't use a PC. I know that they have their wallet or whatever on PC and potentially even Android, but I'm an Apple guy, and so for me, is like, man, you don't even have a functional wallet that I can use to test out your currency. And so what I believe is going to happen is once we get into the new upward trend, remember, breathing in, breathing out. When we start to breathe in again and we start taking in energy, okay, I believe a lot of these coins are going to run up just by default, because again, just like we experienced in December, we're going to have so much capital flowing in. And it's really based on speculation and wanting to get rich quick, essentially. People want to make money quick. Nobody likes to make money slow. And so that money's going to flow in, and these are just going to pump way, way up. I can't see a lot of these, at least in the top 50, going to absolute zero within this year. I can't see that happening because right now there's just so much, or I shouldn't say right now, but in the past we have seen that, when we do have these run-ups, so much capital flows in, and not many people are not doing research. They're simply just thinking about how can I make as much money as possible as quickly as possible. And so I think as we move more and more down this timeline and we get more and more companies and projects like EOS, and again, I'm not trying to shill this, even though it might sound like it. I'm so pumped on EOS, is that as more and more of these projects come online and become fully functional and people are building solid applications on top of them, oh my gosh, it's gonna be huge, guys. It's gonna be huge. So I know that right now, man, it sucks. I've been on both sides. There have been times over the past 2 years where I wake up in the morning, I look at my account, and I'm just, for lack of better words, tickled pink by the gains. But right now, that's not the case. That's not what's going on in this market. And so for me, what I ask myself is, okay, well, where is the opportunity in these market conditions, and how can I capitalize on those market conditions? And so for me, the way to capitalize is you have to learn how to sell high and buy low. Sell high and buy low. That's what I call shorting. A lot of people, when I talk about shorting, they have a different definition. I don't use leverage. So for me, shorting simply means selling high, buying low, increasing my position. And so for me, that's advanced Jedi training right there. Because most people are just going to hodl. Why would you hodl when there's an opportunity for you to increase your portfolio? But and it's scary because nobody knows where the bottom is, same as nobody knows where the top is. And so, guys, whether you're hodling, whether you're actively trading, or you have a plan and you're executing on that plan, I'm going to mention this forever. The biggest key in this market until we get to the point of maturity, of more mass adoption, be patient. Be patient. Don't sell out at these levels and get out completely. If you're not totally comfortable and totally confident selling high and buying low, just hodl. Just hold on. Because I'm telling you, the fundamentals of these technologies it's paradigm shifting. It's absolutely incredible. It's already changing the world. So just keep holding on. Okay. Today, April 1st, for some people, represents death and rebirth. Okay, whether it's Passover, whether it's Easter, whether it is, it was just a couple days ago, whether it's the spring solstice. This time of the year is all about rebirth. That's what spring is all about. In fact, the word Easter comes from, I can't remember exactly the name of the culture, ancient civilization, Babylonians or Sumerians, but Easter was the god of fertility. Okay, and when winter brings death of plants, death of vegetation, so on and so forth, death of the sun. And Easter or spring symbolizes rebirth, regrowth, new. And so in these times, guys, we've got to look that and I just watched a video on this yesterday, we're potentially coming out of a crypto winter. And in that winter, many people didn't survive the winter. But I personally believe that we're coming into the spring. I see a lot of things on the horizon that are going to be very big, be it the Bitcoin ETF, okay, whether it be EOS launching its mainnet on June 1st. Okay, there's a lot of really good stuff on the horizon that are going to be catalysts for astronomical growth. The biggest key is just to be patient. Just hold on tight. If there's anything I can do, any coins you want us to cover here, anything you want to talk about and go over, just be sure to leave it in the comments. I love helping people win. This game is going to allow so many people to change their lives and to win big time. And I'm telling you, the transition from the old system to the new, okay, there's a lot of people who are really rich right now who are going to be broke, and a lot of broke people who are going to be really rich. And my goal is to help navigate people through this space so that they can win. So guys, I hope you have a great holiday, whatever you're celebrating today, even if it's just celebrating life like me. Every day is Friday for me. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm excited about this market. I'm excited about the opportunities that are presenting themselves and that are clearly available to all of us. So if there's anything I can do for you, never hesitate. I hope you have a great Sunday. Looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.